Alright, so hey people, I decided to get back to what I do best, which is just talk. Um, I've realized that I've been kind of like hesitant to do videos. I have not want to do videos because, just stupidity reasons. I decided just to get back to doing it and do what I love, which is talking about BDSM and leather. Um, Playing with fun objects, and this is what I do. This is who I am. So what I've decided is I'm gonna just start doing these videos again. I know it's been a while, and it's been what it's been, but it is what it'll be. So, with all that said, let's get into it. So, the first video I've decided to do here is talking about two subjects that I talk about a lot, BDSM and religion. And the reason I decided that I want to do this is because I think there's some confusion out there as to what we do in BDSM and how it can relate to religion. Um, the thing about it is that it's like, if you actually meet people in the BDSM lifestyle, you will find, BDSM and leather, you will find all types of people. I mean, it's one of the few places that I've actually been able to sit and meet and talk with everybody from every different type of ethnicity, from every different age, from an 18-year-old to a 90-year-old, and every religious group there is. I mean, I've had amazing discussions with Buddhists. I've had amazing discussions with Hindus, and Muslims and atheists and every other group out there. And we all had one thing in common. We all like BDSM and leather, and it didn't matter. They were able to take their religious beliefs and make them work within the context of a BDSM reality. I know people that, that one of the groups I used to go to was a group in Los Angeles called Play, People in Leather Among You. And this was a group that was dedicated to spirituality and BDSM and leather. And one of the guys who was one of the main members of the group was the deacon at the church that we held this meeting. Not only was he the deacon of the church, but the girl he was with was his slave, collared slave. And the thing about the church is they were cool with it. Not a problem. They were fine. They were good with it. And I'm like, how does that work? I just didn't understand. And then what I've come to the realization is that religion and BDSM and leather are not mutually exclusive from each other. They can intermesh very nicely. Living here in Kentucky, there's a group called the Apostolic, who I've come in contact with several times, and a lot of their teachings on how a man and woman are to be is very BDSM. I mean, it's like BDSM religion. If you could, if they could change it so that the women could choose whether they wanted to be dominant or submissive, then that'd be cool by me. But it's not, and that's not the way they do it. But the core of the way that they teach, this is how men are, this is how women are, remove the religious element, and you've got BDSM. You've got that dominant, submissive flavor is deep into this religion. And I'm sitting here going, being kinky and being in this lifestyle does not exclude you from being religious. It does not, in any way, shape, or form. You could, go to the club on Saturday night, and you're, the person you're with, whip the hell out of them, tie them up, spank them, do whatever the hell you're going to do, and then turn around, go to, wake up the next morning, put on your Sunday best, go to church, and say, praise Jesus. And it's fine. As long as, the key to me about living this lifestyle is knowing you're comfortable in your own skin. Knowing that when you wake up in the morning, that regardless of whatever it is you do, you're good with it. That you can go out on a Saturday night and have fun and then turn around Sunday morning and go to a church, and if you're good with that, if that in your heart and in your soul and in your mind, you can sit and say, I'm good with this, then I don't see any problem. To me, if you are somebody who is religious and you are somebody who is kinky, as long as you can sit and look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is who I am, this is the way God made me, this is the way I was born, this is the way whoever created me, or I just happen to be this way through millions of years of evolution. However it is, you have to look at yourself and say, I'm good with this. That's all that matters. Be well and safe.